Hello everyone, we are going to start the heredity today. It is very important chapter. In this chapter, most of the person is been removed for the year 2022. So we gonna cover only heredity, how genetic characters are being transmitted from one generation to the next, and the monohybrid and dihybrid cross by Mendel. Okay, so first we gonna cover heredity. So what is heredity means? So heredity means transfer of genetic character from one generation to the next through the genes is called as heredity. So I'm going to write definition first. So what is heredity? The transfer of the transfer of genetic characters from one generation to the next. The transfer of genetic characters. Genetic characters. They may be mental or physical. Okay, this character may be mental or physical from one generation to the next. One generation to the next generation through genes. Through genes is called as beta heredity. Is called as heredity. So what is heredity? The transfer of genetic characters, they may be mental or physical, from one generation to the next, or we can say from parent to their offspring through genes is called as heredity. Understood everyone what is heredity?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See how this gene or like characters is being transmitted. So we know that the genetic material for eukaryotes is DNA. Okay, so DNA is the deoxyribose nucleic acid, which is responsible for transmitting genetic characters from one generation to the next. So as we know that DNA is a double helical structure. Okay, it is the double helical structure, and it is formed by thousands and many thousands of nitrogenous bases sequences present there. Okay, so here we have nitrogen bases. So nitrogen bases. Nitrogen bases are of two types. One is called purine, other is called as pyrimidine. Purine had two types of nitrogen bases. One is called adenine, other is called guanine. Pyrimidine also had two types. One is called cytosine and other is called thymine. Okay, so we have four types of nitrogen bases. They are called as nucleotides. One is called adenine, then we have guanine, we have cytosine, and we have thymine. In case of RNA, okay, the ribose nucleic acid, okay, they also have four types of nitrogen bases like adenine, guanine, cytosine, and instead of thymine, it has been replaced by uracil. So in RNA, thymine is not there. Instead of like thymine, RNA have uracil beta. It is uracil. Okay, so here adenine always going to forms bond with thymine, and in case of RNA it forms bond with uracil, and guanine binds with cytosine in both the cases. Okay, everyone. So these are the nitrogenous bases. So see, these nitrogen bases, suppose I am just making that part visible here in large structure form like this. So here we have nitrogen bases sequence here like this. Okay, so suppose here we have A, this adenine, then we have guanine, cytosine, then cytosine. Here we have thymine, then thymine, guanine, cytosine, adenine. Okay, these are nothing but the sequences. So this is the one strand of DNA. This is one strand. This is second strand. Here, if suppose here we have adenine, so adenine is forms bond with thymine. So here thymine will come like this, thymine. Okay, here we have guanine, so cytosine will come here, and they have the hydrogen bond between them. Here we have both cytosine, so here both guanine will come like this. Okay, so such type of sequences are present in DNA beta. And the set of these three DNA, okay, that set of not DNA, the set of three nucleotide. I'm writing here the set of three nucleotide is called as triplet codon. Triplet codon, and each triplet codon is responsible for particular character. Okay, everyone, keep replying.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Okay.
sir.
So such many triplet codons are present in DNA. Okay, and due to this triplet codon, the DNA are being
Sir?
transmitted.
There is another one, right? Uramine or something. Don't
Uracil.
remember.
Uracil. It is
Yeah.
present in RNA beta. I have
Okay,
already
sir.
written here. It is uracil. It is present in RNA, not in DNA.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
You wrote all on that, so I was actually confused.
So it is present only in RNA. In RNA, thymine is not present. So instead of thymine, uracil is there. Okay, so take a screenshot here first. Done.
So just done, sir.
Okay. So now we know that for human being and most of the eukaryotes, they reproduce by sexual reproduction. So in sexual reproduction, each parent contributes 50% of genetic characters for the formation of new organism of same species. New organism of same species. Is it same species means human will reproduce human, dog will reproduce dog, elephant will reproduce elephant, like this. Okay, so suppose I'm taking here the male germ cell. Okay, and here I'm just taking the female germ cell like this. Okay, so suppose this is the DNA of the female parent, and here the DNA of male parents. Okay, so when they are going to combine, okay, so before going to form new generation, their DNA will splits like this. I'm using the black color for that. So, like this. Okay, for male parent, okay, like this. Okay, so that particular segment here, that one is contributes 50% of each DNA, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the contribution for new organism or the offspring. Okay, that means the triplet codon sequence here, that sequence are being transmitted from 50% from the parent, like male parent, and 50% from the female parent. Okay, that's why same kind of protein are being synthesized in offspring's body also. That's why most of the characters from their parent, like male parent or female parents, are appearing in their new generations. Okay, like human being will produce human being. Most of the characters like hair color, skin tone, eye color, the rolling of the tongue, there are many different types of characters are as similar as their parent. There are some differences also because 50% character are transmitted from each parent. That's why they are different from their parent, but they are similar. They are not identical, but they are similar. Is it or not? So this is the way, see, whatever the protein are being synthesized in their parent's body, same type of protein are also synthesized in their offsprings also. That's why they are similar to their parent. Okay, here 50% characters from female parent and 50% characters from male parents are required here. Okay, that's why new organisms are similar to their parents. Okay, so this is the way how genes are being transmitted, and along with gene, genetic character also transmitted from parent to their offspring. Any doubt till here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Any questions? Any questions, Samarth? Samarth, any question? Drishi, Kritika?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. So I'm just giving you one example. Suppose we have male parent. Here we have, this is symbol of male parent. Huh? Male parent. Okay. Let male parent one, we are taking one physical contrasting character, and which is skin tone, skin color. Okay. So let the father or the male parent is, the skin color is dark. So I'm writing here dark skin color. Dark skin color. And female parent, okay, I'm taking here the female parent is with fair skin color. Fair skin color. This is female parent. Very important. Okay, so each parent contributes 50% character. Okay, 50% from male and 50% from female, and they are going to combine here. Okay, so new organism will form. This is the new, or I'm writing offspring or the child. Okay, or we are writing progeny. Progeny, offspring, there are many names for that, so I'm writing a offspring. Okay, so that offspring is going to be with dark skin or fair skin? I'm just asking you questions, everyone. Do reply.
Sir, it may be dark skin or fair
Yeah.
skin. Whichever
It
will
has
be dominant character, then only it will
50%
take.
and 50%.
Yes. Okay. Suppose if here that dark skin is dominance character. Dominance character. Okay. So what are dominance character? Those
Which is dominant
character,
over the gene.
yeah, those dominance character, they are going to appear in next generation. Okay. Characters which appear in next generation. Okay, are called as dominance character, and those they are not going to appear are called as recessive character. Recessive characters. What are recessive character? Those character which do not appear characters which do not appear in next generation. Okay, are called as recessive character. Okay, so we have two types of character, recessive character and dominance character. So if dark color is dominance, that means the child will have skin with dark color. Okay, skin with dark color. Understood, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir, but how are we gonna know which one is dominant and which one is recessive?
Okay, so these are beta physical contrasting characters. So by observing them only, we can conclude that it is the dark one or the fair one, by which if it is dark, so we can say the parent skin color is dominance and mother's fair color is recessive. It is physical contrasting character by knowing them
So
only.
after the thing happens, you know what is happening or not.
Yes, so this is totally depends on the genes only. Okay, this depends on the gene only. Yeah, for suppose this child having both the character for dark also and for fair also. If fair, suppose that child is going to be reproduce next generation, then there is possibility of that their child may be fair or dark, but their possibility is there, like 25% will possibility for the fair skin also. Okay, because
Okay, sir.
whenever they will appear with fair skin, that means that particular time that character will be dominance. Okay,
Okay.
so all these are the physical contrasting characters. So by observing them itself, we can conclude that the if parent color like father color is dominance or mother color is dominance, we can observe them and we can conclude them according to the law given by Mendel. Okay, so again take a screenshot here. So I hope you have understood what is dominance and recessive characters. Now we're going to discuss about Mendel's monohybrid cross. Take a screenshot.
Answer.
Okay. Now we're going to discuss about Mendel's monohybrid cross. Monohybrid cross. See, Mendel has chosen only garden pea plant in order to apply his experiment, because garden pea plants having different characters, like few plants have white color of flower, few will have red Okay, the shape of the shape of the pod, shape of the seed, color of the seed. There are many different physical contrasting character are present in pea plant, and their lifespan is also very less. Okay, that's why he performed all the experiment on garden pea plant only. Okay, and they are very easy to show in the crop field and very easy to observe them. That's why he has chosen the garden pea plant. Okay, so I am using for monohybrid cross only one physical contrasting character, and we are going to choose the flower of the color. So physical contrasting character. Physical contrasting character. Okay, and we are using here. So first we have to define what is monohybrid cross. The cross which involve only one pair of physical contrasting character. Contrasting character. Okay, the cross which involve only one pair of physical contrasting character is called as monohybrid cross. Monohybrid cross. Okay, so that physical contrasting character we are using here the color of the flower. Color of the flower. Okay, so again I'm taking here let one pea plant with red color of flower. Okay, red color of flower, and which is dominance. Okay, so for dominance we are using always capital letter. So I'm writing here, suppose that red one plant is male plant and its character is we are representing by capital R. Okay, second, this is the first and second pea plant with white color of flower and which is recessive in nature. Okay, which is recessive in nature. So for recessive nature I am using here small r and small r. Okay, so that capital R is for red color flower, and for white color flower we are using small r, which is nothing but the genetic combination. Okay, the genetic combination. Capital R is what? Red, and small r is for white. And here that white color flower is the recessive and red color flower is dominance in nature. So this is the parental generation. So I'm writing here the parent generation. Okay, so this is the parent generation. Parental generation is called as beta P1 generation. Okay, it is P1 generation. So these are the diploid cell. Okay, these are the diploid cell. When they are going to divide by meiosis process, will form beta gametes. Okay, so the male parent or male plant will produce capital R gametes, or gametes with the capital R only. Gametes with capital R, and the other plant will produce gametes with small r. Is it or not? Because they are having only one character, which is red and white. Okay. Suppose, so they are called beta gametes. They are called as gametes. And the formation of gamete from the parent cell, this process is called beta segregation. It's called as segregation. So segregation is what? The formation of gamete from the parent cell. You are getting the point, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now these gametes are going to fuse to form new generation. So suppose that gamete is going to fuse with that one. Okay. Will produce capital R, small r. Will produce capital R, small r. If it is going to fuse with that one, again it is going to produce capital R, small r. If that one is going to fuse with that gamete, then will again produce capital R, small r. Or if it is going to fuse with that one, okay, male gamete fuses with female gamete, it will again form capital R, small r. So this is called as beta F1 generation. F1 generation. F1 generation is also called as first filial generation. So here we can see that all the plants having both the character, means for red as well as white, 50-50% character. But here the red color is dominance, so all the plant of F1 generation are red in color. Okay, so I'm writing two type of character here. Number one, see, all they are red in color, so I'm writing here all plants are red in color. Red in color. Okay, due to red color is dominance in nature. Dominance in nature, or dominance over white, or dominance over white color. Okay. Second, yes, we know that all they are going to be red in color, but they have both the character, means as a genotypically they are hybrid. Okay, this is the phenotypic. This is the phenotype. Phenotypic means the ratio which represent the physical contrasting character only. But the genotype means what? Genotype. Genotype shows the genetic combination. So genetically, they have 50% character of red and 50% character of white, all the plants. That means they are hybrid. So I'm writing here, their genetic combination, the genetic combination, of all the plants are hybrid. All the plants are hybrid. Is it, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So again, take a
Yeah.
screenshot here. Any doubt in that particular part in monohybrid cross?
Sir.
Okay. Done. Screenshot done.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, Mendel has, taken seeds from all these hybrid plants and again shown in next season in his garden. Okay. So for next generation, the male plant, okay, is chosen from this hybrid plant only. So the male plant will have capital R and small r character, and female plant will also have capital R and small r combination. Is it wrong? Because all they are hybrid. So this is the F1 generation. Okay, and Mendel has shown the seed of F1 generation in garden pea plant and garden in his own garden, and he allowed them for self-pollination. Self-pollination. Okay, and he observed that, see, now this hybrid plant will produce gametes. One is capital R and other will small r. That female plant also will produce capital R and small r gametes. Is it or not?
Sir, this should be F2 generation, right?
No. This is F1 generation. Now the new generation will come. That will be F2 generation.
Okay.
Yeah, these are the plant from F1 generation only. Okay. See here, we have capital R, small r. So here we have taken capital R, small r, capital R, small r, both the plant for male and female also. Okay, they F1 generation will produce F2 generation. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Suppose that capital R of male plant, okay, that these are called as gametes. Gametes of F1 generation. So the capital R of male plant will going to fuse with capital R of female plant. So will form capital R, capital R. If it is going to fuse with small r of the female plant, then will produce capital R, small r. If that small r will going to fuse with capital R of the female plant, will again reproduce capital R, small r. If that small r will fuse with the small r of female plant, will produce small r and small r. Is it everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see here
Yes.
that capital R will be pure red as P1 generation. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
These two are hybrid red as F1 generation. Okay, and that one is pure white as P1 generation. Is it or not? Okay, so now we have to write their genotype and phenotype ratio. So first I am writing genotypic ratio. No, phenotypic. Phenotype ratio. See, phenotype means what? The physical contrasting character. So this is red and these are again red. So from all these four, if I'm writing in percentage form, so that is 25%. This 25 will be 50%, and it is 25% again. So that 25% and 50% will be 75%. So phenotypic ratio will be 75% is red and 25% is white. Or in simple ratio, if you want to write, you can write it is 3:1. Okay, so 3:1. So this is I'm writing here, it is F2 generation. F2 generation. So for F2 generation, 75% plant will red flower and 25% plants will with white flower. Okay, so their simple ratio is for red to white will be 3:1. Now second, I'm going to write here for F2 generations genotypic ratio. Second one, genotypic ratio. Genotype ratio. Okay, so genotypic ratio for F2 generation will be what? See here, we have pure red, so it is 25%. Then we have hybrid red, which is 50%. And here we have pure red, so which is 25%. Okay, so it is pure red, hybrid red, and pure white. So their simple ratio will be 1:2, 2:1. Okay, So genotypic ratio of P1 F2 generation for monohybrid cross will be beta 1:2, 2:1, and phenotypic ratio will be 3:1. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
it is okay. This is very important. So again, I want everyone had to take a screenshot.
done.
Done, sir.
Okay.
That's